Hey guys, what's up? This is Diesel. And last night, the Shield reunites. Shield. So it had me thinking. Survivor Series is in 3 months. I gotta say, for me, Survivor Series has really been feeling like the big four again. I remember there was a point for many years. I feel since after 2006, SummerSlam kind of felt. I mean, Survivor Series kind of felt dead. It didn't feel as important. It was clearly like number four at the bottom, barely at a point. But I remember they wanted to close it down one time. They said it was dead, and then boom, it just came back out of nowhere. Like it didn't really go. I gotta say, the plus with SmackDown versus Raw that I like is now Survivor Series is now Raw versus SmackDown, and I really love that concept. So now that Survivor Series, aka Raw versus SmackDown, is coming up just now, and the Shield has reunited. There's one match, Raw versus SmackDown. We have to see the Shield versus the Club. That way you can just, well, I don't know. The Club's faces are heels. I'm not even sure at this point. Somebody let me know. But let's say if they're heels, turn the Gallows and Anderson's face, give him a little push, give him the tag team titles, let him take the titles or whatever, and then have the Club come to Raw and challenge the Shield. In all seriousness, I think that would be so cool. The Shield versus the Club, because AJ Styles, he's got chemistry with all three of them. It would have been nice to see Gallows and Anderson get a little rub and face the Shields, kind of in a way. The Shield versus the Bullet Club dream match. Well, yeah, I really want them to do the Shield versus the Bullet Club. No, the Club. Sorry. And also, too, you can get more of a taste of Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles. And I don't know. Speaking of Seth Rollins versus AJ Styles, no, they're not. I don't think they're gonna do it this year, Survivor Series 1-on-1. I just don't see WWE doing that. But AJ Styles in the company for a while. A lot of people wanted to see AJ Styles versus Seth Rollins 1-on-1. Seth Rollins has been killing it in the ring. Like I feel his style after his injury, his style's actually kind of improved and like he's doing great as babyface. And kind of interesting to see that the Shield was Seth Rollins, who's arguably the hottest babyface, facing Braun Strowman, who's another babyface. If they turn him heel, that'll be stupid. Largely WWE's doing there, trying to keep Roman Reigns face. And the Shield reuniting and not turning the Animals heel yet, I think it makes a lot of sense. It really does to me. But clearly, WWE's going to push Roman Reigns like he's a star of the group. But truly, Seth Rollins is the real star of the group. Like, come on, he's the most over on the roster. Now they're together. The Shield's back. The nice pop they got last night. Holy fuck. Um, so they're gonna do the Shield triple threat at WrestleMania, which I say makes a whole ton of sense. I like where they're going with this. I really do. And let's say if they turn Roman Reigns heel, I know for the Shield triple threat match they're gonna turn Dean Ambrose heel, but I would like it if Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns turn heel also. I think that would be pretty cool, but I don't expect that. So soft. It's kind of interesting to see the Shield's back and Reigns the WWE champion and Seth Rollins is Intercontinental champion. So who's the Raw tag? Damn, that's pretty bad. I already forgot who the Raw tag team champions are. And I just watched SummerSlam 2 nights ago. Oh man, I'm terrible, guys. Sorry, this WWE's been getting less interesting, but the interesting stuff I gotta talk about. I just got to, but guys, I don't remember who the tag team champions were, and I just watched SummerSlam 2 nights ago. But yeah, whoever the tag team champions are, I'll remember in a second. But I think it'll be pretty cool to for the Shield to win the tag team titles too. So the Shield has all the gold. I wouldn't mind that. Still, I really wouldn't. Because hey, the Shield's the Shield. But yeah, the Shield versus the Club. I think that's gotta be penciled into Survivor Series. They're gonna pencil no other match, but they've gotta pencil in that match for Survivor Series, the Shield versus the Club. Any other matches that I would like to see? No others really for me. That's kind of weird. Like for me, this Survivor Series kind of revolves for me around what's AJ Styles doing, what Seth Rollins doing, because I would hate to see the Shield and two other guys versus the Club and two other guys. I'd hate that, to be honest with you. Like, there really ain't no telling what they're gonna do, but I wouldn't like that. But yeah, Survivor Series they gotta do the Club versus the Shield. Oh yeah, P.S. I gotta say too, looking back when Finn Balor did the Balor Club, WWE did nothing with that. They did nothing with those guys. That was lame. Sup Simply Deep 1985. But yeah, the Balor Club with Finn Balor, Doc, and Anderson, they did nothing. Could somebody tell me what they did? Because I don't remember nothing. All they did was just with the click and that was it. Oh, this company's something else, man. And then now WWE doesn't even want no one leaving. Like, bro, WWE set their game up, bro. And I'm just saying, guys, like, I'm not a Roman Reigns hater, but end of the day, WWE put up the Shield or whatever. It just goes to show that end of the day, it just goes to show that end of the day, they really want to keep Roman Reigns over. So is your channel just going to be about wrestling? I don't want to just ask you just anything out of respect. Oh no, I definitely want to do other vids, more non-wrestling vids too. It's just true. I'm kind of. I remember I made. Oh, Logic, what are you saying, bro? Anywho, good thing I came on live early. But yeah, I definitely plan to do a lot of. I want to do some more hip hop videos, that's for sure. But true, I just want to get myself out of the ring rust because I haven't been on YouTube for a while because I've been trying to get my future career going. Because I don't know if I told you guys, but I do plan on becoming a truck driver soon. So there are just a bunch of complications and other things in my life, and I was just so annoyed. But what was the dream match? I missed start of the video. Okay, hold on. Do you still watch Lucha Underground? Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you, Simply Deep 1985. I never truly watched Lucha Underground. I mean, I see my grandfather watch it. He really likes the show, but me personally, I just can't get into it. I'm sorry, I just can't. Oh yeah, and back to Lundrick. What was the dream match? The Club versus the Bullet. I said the Club versus the Shield. Now that the Shield are back together, AJ Styles and Doc and Luke Gallows are at SmackDown. I don't know I don't know what Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson are right now. To be honest with you, but you just turn them face. I do remember seeing them holding back AJ Styles in the promo package when he was gonna go fight Samoa Joe. So looks like they're cool, but No, I didn't watch Takeover last weekend, but I'm saying that the Shield and the club need to face the Survivor Series. And I was stating that Survivor Series is a pay per view that I now look forward to again. I could say with the whole SmackDown versus Raw concept at Survivor Series has led to some matches where I said, I can't wait to see this. And let me throw in another guess what they might do with Daniel Bryan. I feel it just throw him in the 5-on-5 match. Is there anybody on the Raw side that I would love to see him face? I mean, I'd love to see Daniel Bryan and Seth Rollins have one more match, but I'm gonna get to that in a second. Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins in a match, but right now you gotta go all the way to the Shield thing. So I like how last SummerSlam last year they had the Shield versus the New Day. Though me personally, I'm not really a New Day fan. I'm not a fan of those suspect looking buck dancing coons. But hey, man, a hot 3-man versus another hot 3-man and the Shield together, go for it. And I'm taking into it Survivor Series like something always involving the Shield. Look how the first Raw versus SmackDown Survivor Series, Dean Ambrose got angry, beat up his fellow SmackDown team member AJ Styles, and they put him through the table. I marked out for that. Logic states if they build up sanity, that might work. Yes, it can work. I'd honestly accept that too. If they want to do the Shield versus Sanity, I would 100% accept that because I've been a big Sanity fan. Like there's still some stuff I haven't seen. Like I haven't like seen all their work, but from some of the stuff I've seen, I really like. And plus, too, I know who Eric Young is watching TNA, and to see him do the Sanity stuff makes me, take my hat off. Well, will WWE do good with them on the main rosters? That I hope. But if they go the Shield versus Sanity instead, I'm about that too. I like that. The Shield versus Sanity, I'm all for that too. But any other dream matches I can think of with Raw versus SmackDown right now? I can't really think of too many, but are you gonna watch the Mae Young Classic? See, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have zero interest in that. Like Evolution, to be honest with you, I'm not saying I'm gonna watch Evolution, but I definitely would love to see what they do with it. When they said Trish Stratus versus Alexa Bliss, I have mixed feelings about that. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm kind of with that. But when they announced Brie Bella versus Maurice, here's all I'm gonna say. Makes all the sense in the world for me. I mean, Miz versus Bryan at SummerSlam, the feud still continuing. In my humble opinion, I think Miz versus Bryan so far has been feud of the year for me personally. So getting the wives involved and they're both wrestlers, go for it. And P.S. Let me throw into that SummerSlam. I definitely say that Miz versus Bryan stole the show. And a part of me expected it to, but at the same time, Dolph Ziggler versus Seth Rollins, though I kind of missed the match because I tuned in SummerSlam, unfortunately, when the match ended. But sorry, what was I saying? What? Yeah, and plus two, I didn't know if like they were gonna really, really let Daniel Bryan go all the way, because lately it's kind of like they're restricting Bryan from doing a lot of what he does. But I kind of understand on WWE's part to be fair because those injuries are pretty bad that they wanted him to retire. So I can't be fully mad at WWE. Bryan's supposed to be careful, but I got faith that Bryan will figure out a way to still have awesome matches, but in a smarter way. Wouldn't the ultimate dream match right now be against Omega and the Bucks? So absolutely. Absolutely, because with Doc and Gallows, WWE ruined them. Can they revive? Maybe, but right now, the Bullet Club or the Elite, whatever you want to call them, oh yeah, that'd be such a hot match. Because I'm gonna say it before I'm saying it again. From 2017 till now, in my opinion, Kenny Omega runs wrestling. They really do. And I know you're not the biggest fan of the Bucks, Lundrick, or remind me, are you not the biggest fan, or do you like them, but too much people overrate them? Remind me. But at the same time, you got to admit, when it comes to tag team wrestlings, they've been having this shit on lock. Like their T-shirts sell great. Whether you like them, whether you hate them, whether you like them, but you think people overrate the shit out of them, or Dave Meltzer overrates them too much. They've been tearing the house down. They've been talked about. Look how people are talking about will Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks and Cody Rhodes, will they sign the WWE? That's been a big topic too. So that would be a bigger dream match in all fairness. But I'll tell you this much. They ain't gonna make it to Survivor Series. Even if they are gonna sign the WWE, like it's not gonna happen at Survivor Series. Now let's say they sign the contract early next year and they were to do the Shield versus that Bullet Club at WrestleMania instead of the Social with that match, I'm all for it. I am all for it. Because Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, they are big names in wrestling right now. Like I said before, Kenny Omega runs wrestling and the Young Bucks run the tag team wrestling. And when it comes to the stables, what more can I say? And you know what? I'm going to give you guys a little bit of a story lately wearing this Bullet Club shirt. Interesting stories, guys. So, this summer, been a kind of a weird summer for me, but one of the positives, do you know on like 2 or 3 separate occasions, two that I fully remember, no, 3 occasions, 3 legit occasions, people have randomly said, hey, cool shirt, the Bullet Club. And then I test them to see how much of real fans of the Bullet Club they are. So I'm like, so who's your favorite leader for the Bullet Club? I've heard, I think I've heard one to say Finn Balor, heard one to say Kenny Omega. And my personal favorite leader, guys, Kenny Omega. I mean, AJ was good, but it was kind of a more, he was more like his name helped it more, like as in what he's done for Bullet Club. I'd rather Finn Balor or Kenny Omega. And recently I have checked out a bit more of Prince Devitt's work when he was at the Bullet Club. And I gotta say, oh shit. That's when I said to myself, now I see what everyone saw in Finn Balor. Because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I wasn't the biggest Finn Balor fan in the world. Even me and my sister were talking about this, and then I was kind of like, "Oh, you're a Finn Balor fan?" I was like, "Yeah." But when I checked out Prince Devitt in the Bullet Club, that's when I realized, okay, I get what everybody sees in him, and I'm gonna say this right now: babyface Finn Balor versus heel Finn Balor, Prince Devitt. I gotta go heel all the way. I think he's a way, way, way better heel than babyface. But yeah, the Bullet Club, I've had 3 different people walk and say, hey, that's a Bullet Club teacher. Yeah, man, Bullet Club for life. And one, two of these people, they had legit jobs. One guy, he was helping, I forget if he was like moving stuff or he was doing some electrical stuff for one of the townhouses in my neighborhood, but he wasn't some just schmuck in his basement doing nothing. Like this guy had a legit job of making money, and he said to me, "Hey, nice T-shirt." Oh, one day I'll never forget. I was at this mall called Duffer Mall, Toronto. Dude just walks up to me, doesn't say anything, just goes like this. You know what I did? Looked at him, was like, and then we just, bam, Bullet Club for life. Lundrick definitely untapped heel potential in WWE. And in all seriousness, when it comes to talking about when we have the discussion every year of who we want to see face and who we want to see turn heel, for me, for guys, I personally want to see turn heel soon. Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, Finn Balor. Those are my three right there. I'm not saying it has to be now, but they got to do it eventually. And plus, too, I don't know. Finn Balor, he feels stale as fuck to me, especially when he doesn't wear the demon paint. He feels stale as fuck to me. He needs to turn heel. That's another thing with the whole Balor Club thing to kind of piss me off them doing nothing. I thought they were going to turn heel and be some badass heels, and they didn't even do that. Like, when they made the Balor Club, I'm like, okay, they're going to finally turn heel, wear the face paint, and they didn't even do that. I'm like, oh, okay, WB, like you gonna do something with them? But yeah, Finn Balor, he needs to turn heel. I'm not saying they have to do it now, but they eventually gotta do it because heel Finn Balor takes it for me. I hope this year's Hell in a Cell would be better than last year's LOL. Yeah, hopefully. One match I definitely want to see the Hell in a Cell as AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. I know that'll be nice and brutal. And plus, I don't do these pay-per-views. At this point, I kind of really don't have expectations, but hopefully, I would like to see AJ Styles versus Samoa Joe. That's for sure. But yeah, Finn Balor needs to turn heel. I'll say this: AJ Styles. I think he can stay face for a long time. I've seen a 1-2 say they wouldn't mind him turning heel again. I'm good still. I hope the women get another Hell in a Cell match. Yeah, sure, why not? Who? I don't know. Maybe Becky versus Charlotte. But I feel that could work. Besides that, I'm not sure who else because I don't know, they're not really doing much with Sasha Banks right now. But yeah, Survivor Series, the club versus the Shield got to happen. And okay, going back to what Lundgren said, the real dream matchup, the Shield versus the current Bullet Club of Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks. From a pure fantasy standpoint, just imagine if first they did the Shield versus the Club at Survivor Series, and then WrestleMania they did the Shield versus the current Bullet Club. That would be so frigging awesome. I think if they signed the Bullet Club to WWE, I think there's a lot of things they could do. I wouldn't mind seeing Bullet Club versus Bullet Club where Kenny Omega and Young Bucks versus the club. And hell, if you want to turn it to a 4-on-4 situation, you could have current Bullet Club of Kenny Omega, Cody Rhodes, and the Young Bucks versus AJ Styles, Finn Balor's, Luke Gallows, and Anderson's and Carl Anderson. I think that would be freaking awesome right there. I mean, hell, just imagine they make a Survivor Series match out of that. Those four versus those four. NWO versus Hollywood, NWO Hollywood versus NWO Wolfpack, except they actually book it right and not screw up the members. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool. And then with that feud, that could lead to WrestleMania. Okay, what WrestleMania just passed this year? I think WrestleMania 34 just passed. But yeah, then okay, whatever the next WrestleMania is. So you could have the 4-on-4 match, Survivor Series, and then have the blow off match at the next WrestleMania and have Kenny Omega versus AJ Styles, the dream match we've all been waiting for. And I gotta say, Undertaker versus Sting was the biggest dream match this decade, but now it's too late. Just forget about it. It's not happening. Could happen at WrestleMania 31. It didn't. It almost could happen at WrestleMania 27. It didn't. We just got to face fact, guys. The match is not happening no more. But yeah, so I got to say the biggest dream match that they could do right now, hands down, got to be AJ Styles versus Kenny Omega. Hands down. I mean, you could do Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar, but the hype and the magic will not be as the same as in WrestleMania 31 when Bryan came back and Brock was the WWE champion. They were just too perfect right there, and they didn't do it. I still want to see the match, for a good match to see what Brock can get out of Bryan and Bryan can get out of Brock. But as in biggest dream match, it would be big, but not as big as when they could have done it at WrestleMania 31. The timing was just too perfect. What do you think of Taker versus Triple H happening again in Australia, and especially after the end of the era thing? Well, first of all, end of an era, LOL. So, what era ended? I mean, even Shawn Michaels, a special guest referee, that era didn't end either. I mean, he came back and he was doing the whole Daniel Bryan thing. It's kind of like they were teasing a match and didn't go anywhere. Undertaker and Triple H, they're both still wrestling. And I don't know, man. I guess a special attraction, but Undertaker versus Triple H. I mean, if y'all want to be brutally honest with you, why? Why? There's no way in hell they're going to even come anywhere near what they did at WrestleMania 28. You're going to have them wrestle again. I guess attraction reasons I somewhat understand, but from a logical standpoint, why? Undertaker, he's damn near done. I'm going to be honest with you, now I saw him in this last house show match at Madison Square Garden. He looks clearly like an old man. He clearly looks like he should not be there. I mean, Triple H, he was good, but that match at John Cena was average as fuck. I don't fully think it needs to happen. It doesn't need to be there. It really doesn't. And then my guess is Undertaker's going to job to Triple H, and oh, Triple H getting his win back. LOL. What can I say? I don't see the point to it. I'm not really a fan of it. They're going to do it, whatever. WWE's going to do what they're going to do, but I'm not that interested. I'll just check it out to see how kind of shape Undertaker's looking. But aside from that, it doesn't need to happen. It really doesn't. But yeah, I hope that match happens. Survivor Series 2018. I'm enjoying what they're doing with Survivor Series. I really feel Rob SmackDown has brought back some light into Survivor Series. And I kind of look forward to the show already, unless they screw it up and make complete garbage. But going off the last two Survivor Series, they've been doing a pretty good job. So I'll catch you later, guys. I will be back in the future with some more videos. And I will do a few non wrestling videos. And yeah, Bullet Club for life.